Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde von Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes. Wir sind hier immer noch auf der Kriegskarte, auf der nicht wirklich viel los ist, außer die Hauptstory. Und die machen wir natürlich auch gleich weiter. So, einmal kurz speichern und let's go.
So, the time has finally come to invade the kingdom. Vargas is a region with a strong tradition of knighthood. I expect a fearsome opposition.
What? Are you scared, Lawrence?
Do not be ridiculous. Of course I am not frightened. Why must you insist on teasing me like this?
Keep a careful eye on your surroundings as we approach the border. You never know where the enemy's scouts could be hiding.
We're still a ways off from the border. I think we can afford to relax for the moment.
Enemy attack!
What? Did the kingdom get the jump on us?
No, Your Majesty. That flag the enemy's flying, it's General Randolph's.
Randolph? That boy must hate you so much he came back from beyond the grave to haunt you.
You mean as a ghost? Oh, this can't be happening! Lysithea, please, calm down.
Maybe Randolph's family figured out what happened and are out for revenge.
Well, if that's the case, I doubt they'd be interested in hearing my excuses. We can't afford to exhaust ourselves here. Steady on, everyone. Prepare for battle.
Come on, Arval, seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. Are you telling me that's who we're facing here?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. If the Ashen Demon does appear on the battlefield today, I fear we will witness something terrible, an act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Deine Aktionen in diesem Kampf beeinflussen maßgeblich den Ausgang der Geschichte. Ach, das ist das Kapitel, wo wir beide anwerben können. Und wir können Yuri überzeugen. Ja, das würde ich mal Geschichte beeinflussen nennen. Was haben wir hier? Gepanzerte Unterstützung. Teile einer gepanzerten Einheit den Schutz eines Ziels. Dann haben wir noch Bollwerksabotage. Ja gut, dann haben wir noch Schwertbrechertraining. Nehmen wir das. Okay, wir müssen ja mit. Okay, Cloud ist im NPC, ne? Der steht hier, glaube ich, irgendwo rum. Da ist er. Gut, dann nehmen wir hier. Dann sollten wir starke Einheiten mitnehmen. So. Und dann müssen wir noch Raphael mitnehmen, weil der die Tour da aufmachen kann. Dann nehmen wir noch Leonie kann auch mitkommen und dann nehmen wir hier. Was nehmen wir denn hier mal mit? Nehmen wir Konstanz mit. Die hat Bock, die Dame. Also let's go. Wenn wir schon mal hier sind.
The enemy forces are nothing to sneeze at. Is this really just Randolph's family?
Whoever they are, they're most likely after you. Everyone, do not allow His Majesty to fall.
Tja, das ging mal schnell.
Some of these soldiers don't seem like they're with the Imperial Army. Maybe they're mercenaries?
So, they've got some mercenaries on their side, eh? I've got a sneaking suspicion I know who they hired.
So, den haben wir gleich. Dann müssen wir auf der anderen Seite noch aufräumen. Da sind noch viele Hexer. Ihr Ausweichen scheint auch irgendwie weiterzukommen als das von den anderen, ne? Oh, das hat mich richtig getroffen.
We should be able to drive. Worf, the baptism test. But you attract more trouble than honey does flies, Your Majesty.
Sorry, Judith. I promise I'll pay you back in full someday.
Also, das ist der nächste. So.
We have managed to secure the area.
Da können wir einen Heal gebrauchen.
Here goes. Yeah, I got it. Just do as I planned.
It doesn't look like they're going to lay down their
Das ist doch
arms.
nicht so.
What would you have us do, Your Majesty? Launch a counteroffensive?
Not when we don't know the full extent of their forces. Could you all search the area and see what info you can dig up?
Here I go.
Du
Here goes.
gehst dahin.
Yeah,
Du
I
kannst
got
mal
it.
mitkommen. Kriegt ihr schon hin.
Time to make a name for myself.
Not a problem.
Du gehst dahin.
I've got this.
Und ihr
Now
zwei
it
geht dann
is
dahin.
my turn. There is nothing I can.
It's Birdie's time to shine. That did the trick. Just let us take this place down. Somewhere to hide. I guess we'll attack.
So, und wir können einfach hier weiter drauf rumhauen. So. Dann ist der wenigstens auch Geschichte.
Begin.
Um den da kannst du dich noch kümmern, wenn du schon mal hier bist.
Already?
Oh. Und dann noch hier.
I don't think there's any information about the enemy forces around here.
Ausgewichen.
Now I've no choice but to engage with you.
Eloise, does
Ow.
that mean Gerald's mercenaries are among our enemies?
Gehen wir da mal
Not
hin.
a problem. I've got this.
Now it is my
Oh.
turn.
Lorenz macht das sogar effektiv Schaden auf den.
Those are the staff he dispatched her. They might have some relevant information.
So, hier haben wir es auch eingenommen. Bisschen viel Schaden, aber hey. Oh, da ist wirklich viel los.
Here goes. Let's fight together. Just do as I planned.
Take a breather.
I'm swapping in.
Dann kämpfen wir hier mal weiter.
You know ill will, but it was your choice to come within striking distance.
Au, au. Der hat aber ganz schön zugehauen. Rächen wir uns mal dafür. Müssen wir ein bisschen besser aufpassen, dass wir uns nicht so getroffen werden. Sagte sie und rannte in die Attacke rein.
Just in case.
Is that really the best you can do? Well, it'll take more than that.
Na, immerhin können wir die mit unserem Ausweichen ein bisschen rannehmen. Ehrlich gesagt, der Rang ist mir egal, solange wir hier das Kapitel schaffen. Ohne jemanden zu verlieren. Franzens braucht man hier.
Here goes. Yeah, I got it.
Und du kannst Petra heilen.
You did well to survive. Please, share any information you have on the enemy.
The enemy general's name is Glitch, and they have Gerald's mercenaries on their side.
Ja. Hätten wir das auch geschafft.
Couldn't even buy us any time.
Oh, wo ist Raphael? Ja, wo ist Raphael? Da ist er.
Hey, you wanna fight with me? All right.
Ich wollte ihn eigentlich heilen, aber wir können ihn auch einfach so heilen.
Just do as I plan.
How am I supposed to face Fleisch and the captain now?
Wir können das ja gleich wieder umstellen. Wir haben ja gerade eh nichts zu tun.
If we assume Alois fled in the direction of the mercenaries, then the forest may be the best place to search.
Now we know who we're up against and where they are. That gives us the initiative.
So, hier ist auch noch was. Oh, das ist der Schlüsseltyp.
Gerald's mercenaries are a formidable force. We need to find a way to split them off from the Imperial Army. I'll act as a decoy to lure out the Ashen Demon. I'm counting on you all. Don't let me die.
Na, solange du nicht stirbst.
You are the king of the Federation and you want to act as a decoy? Now it is my
Here goes.
Dahin.
Let's fight together. Begin.
Ist auch
I
dahin.
will help.
Ist auch dahin.
You need some backup?
All right.
Und du gehst
Here I go.
dahin.
I'm going ahead.
sovereignty have no meaning to you.
I'll make the perfect decoy precisely because I am king. If you're so worried, then you'll just have to protect me.
Oh, hi, Yuri.
They told me my mission was to exact revenge. I suppose I'll have to earn that advance they paid me.
Ach, hier ist er.
We can't go any farther. We need to defeat the enemy and secure a path forward.
So.
That's Yuri. Hold on. Let me try and talk some sense into him.
Mach noch schnell aktivieren nebenbei. So viel hat er nämlich gar nicht mehr.
How dare you point your weapon at such a pretty face? I'm tougher than I look.
Ja, anstelle euch hier.
Randolph's younger sister is also
Erstmal auf das Level abkassieren.
in the Imperial Army. Maybe that's who this Fleisch person is.
And then she's here to avenge her brother.
Oh, hey, klar, du bist ja auch schon da.
Just stop being so pathetic. I know you don't really want to die here.
Well, when you put it that way. I guess I would, but
Wo sind die anderen?
prefer not to get butchered.
There's the Ashen Demon. Let's hope they take the bait. Oh no! I charged too far ahead. This is so dangerous. I need to fall back.
That's the King of Leicester. Do not let him escape.
Even if this works, I don't want to engage yet. You all cover me on my way back?
Muss eben den hier erledigen. So.
He purposely charges ahead only to immediately retreat. He must be plotting something.
You must.
So, wir sind hier ein paar zu viele. Happy, du gehst auch mal zurück. Hier, pass mal auf den da auf.
Let's fight together.
Petra brauchen wir auch nicht. Wir sollten ja nicht ziemlich gut alleine klarkommen.
Kill him, please. I don't
Ja,
care
wir
about
müssen noch mit.
anything else as long as he's dead.
It worked. But there's no need to try and defeat the Ashen.
Und du
Time to shine.
Gehst auch mal dahin. Schütz mal den da.
Demon. That's like asking to get killed.
This is our chance to slay the Ashen Demon. We can fight without anyone getting in our
Claude,
way.
kommst du? Hier ist niemand.
I lost sight of him. Where'd he go?
Kommst du, Junge? Machen wir das mal ganz schnell.
No one is matching us. We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Looks like you're trying to get in our way. Well, I'm not gonna let you.
Au, au. Also wirklich. So, geht doch.
Looks like it's time to defend.
Oh, haben wir den Schwertmeister noch in Range? Wäre halt blöd, wenn wir den jetzt nicht treffen. Ich sehe den ja in den ganzen Wirrwarr jetzt auch nicht, aber wir scheinen ihn besiegt zu haben. Das war einer. Okay, der ist sogar. Weiter geht's. Cloud. Ich habe Cloud aus den Augen verloren.
This may be my best chance to eliminate him. I'll just give that girl a little assistance.
Und der ist da schon.
What? An ambush? The way out is in sight. We must defeat them and break through.
My turn.
So.
No one is matching us. We'll do it together. I've got you now.
You are all descendants of the most inconsequential of beasts, and your deaths will fuel our grand ambition.
I don't know what you're trying to do. But stay out of my way, or you're dead.
Genau.
You beasts!
So. Und der lebt ja immer noch. Zähsbürschchen ist das. So, weiter geht's. Euer Majestät, der Weg ist frei.
Cannot make any more gains here. No sense in sticking around. Unless
What a creep! Who was that?
Kommt hier gleich wieder einer? Weg mit dir.
No one is matching us. We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Ja, dann geh auch. An denen wird es jedenfalls nicht scheitern. Geht's jetzt mal wieder vorwärts, Cloud? Junge? Hier ist niemand mehr. Wird doch Zeit. So. Was ist denn hier los?
I was worried I was gonna get a sword in my back. Hey, Judith, is everything ready?
It's been ready. Now, block the entrances to the caves.
That's what they were up to?
Why haven't I heard anything from the mercenaries? Just have to do it myself then.
Fleisch has finally shown her face. Take her out while the Ashen Demon's gone.
Warte mal los. Müssen nur schneller sein als sie.
I'll stay in the stronghold and defend His Majesty. Everyone else, go after Fleisch.
Oder fällt mir ein. Das ist Raphael. Da. Die beschützen ihn immer noch. Ja, du musst doch die Truhe aufmachen. Es ist zwar eher zweitrangig, aber hey.
Just do as I planned. I shall take it from here.
Now it is my turn. There is
So.
nothing I cannot do.
Mehr Leute wir da sind, umso besser.
Time to shine. Sure.
Jetzt rennen wir da ganz schnell hin, machen Flash kalt und dann hat sich das. Nice. Das gibt uns ein bisschen mehr Zeit. Hallo Raphael. Da ist sie ja schon.
The Ashen Demon broke through and is trying to get to Fleisch. We can't let that happen.
Toll, jetzt hat mich die Parade von Petra abgebracht, dass ich nicht drücken konnte. Ich wollte genau in dem Moment den Special einsetzen, wie sie ihr verteidigt hat.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
So. Raphael die Truhe.
Still improving.
Dann können wir das gleich nochmal machen.
No one is matching us. We'll do it together.
Was ist hier eigentlich das Bad Ending?
I've got you now.
So halt bei den blauen Löwen stirbt ja Rodrigue, wenn man Byleth nicht rekrutiert.
I guess all that combat experience comes in handy. Randolph, you were always there for me.
I wasn't fast enough.
We were too late. Not much we can do now. Your employer is dead and we have you surrounded. I think it would be wise to lay down your arms, don't you?
Looks like we have no choice.
Gerald's mercenaries have surrendered. That wraps up this battle.
Tada.
What can I say? You got us. You rolled right over us and took out our employer. I know when it's time to raise the white flag.
Wait, that's it? You're giving up?
We've faced you in battle many times, only to be bested at every turn.
Yeah, you've pretty much run us out of business by now. It's not easy finding new clients in the best of times. And no matter how good our reputation is, none of it matters if we can't actually win. At this rate, I'll have to stop calling myself the Blade Breaker.
In that case, can I interest you in a contract with the Leicester Federation?
You want to hire us?
I know we've been at each other's throats since before this Federation was even a thing. But you're mercenaries. You were only fighting to hold up your end of the deal with the Empire, right? And now that your employer is gone, you're free to serve whichever side you please. There's no dishonor in working for a new client.
Yeah, you should join us. I mean, by now we all know firsthand how strong you are. And sure, there might be some folks here and there who have reservations about you fighting on our side. But they'll definitely come around once they see how dependable you are.
What do you say? I doubt the Empire will have any jobs for us after all of this. No better time for a fresh start.
I agree. What about you, Alois? I know Leicester's another enemy of the Knights of Seros.
I've already made my decision. I have sworn to follow this fine captain wherever he goes. If my old allies want to come grill me over a fire, I'll just have to make myself more obscure.
That's a good one.
Oh, Mann.
If I don't slay my foes by the sword, I will do so by the joke.
Well, I guess that's that. Just tell us when we start. I'll go talk to the group and smooth things over. You two, stay here with the client.
Got it, thanks.
Understood, Captain.
Glad to hear it. I guess we better tell the troops about our new friends here.
Tada! Hauptsache, wir haben es geschafft. Das ist alles, was mich glücklich macht. S-Rang wäre zwar nett gewesen, aber brauche ich nicht unbedingt. Ja, die jetzt auf Maximum sind, die bleiben auch erstmal in der Klasse. Ein Silberschild vor in der Truhe. Nett. So, Nummer 1, Nummer 2, Nummer 3. Oh, keiner Louis. Naja, dann bleibt es eben bei 3. Ich dachte, da kommt jetzt noch eine 4, das ist aber gut.
Captain, I can't believe we're going to be fighting together. This is so...
All right, let's just keep those tears in check, Leonie. There's no need to make a scene.
Why is Leonie crying?
Apparently, that mercenary captain trained her when she was a kid. But she hasn't seen him for years.
Oh? And you must be the famed Ashen Demon, yes? Allow me to welcome you to the Federation.
I'm so glad you're on our side now. You know, now that I can see you up close, you really aren't that terrifying after all. Would you mind demonstrating your power for me later? I'm curious to see if it's crest related.
And hey, if you ever need a lifting buddy, you just let me know.
As you can see, we're thrilled to have you here. You know, it feels strange somehow. It's as if some part of me has been calling out to you this whole time.
I'm just happy to have another powerful ally on our team. Aren't you, Miriam?
Huh? Oh, yes. It's a pleasure to be working with you.
The pleasure's all ours. Isn't that right, kid?
It looks like everyone's happy to have them on board. I guess I had nothing to worry about after all. With all due apologies to Randolph's sister, I think it's time we moved on. Hey, wait a minute. Where'd my favorite mercenary go?
Sorry about all this, Arval. I know you've only been giving me your powers because you want me to beat the Ashen Demon.
Don't worry about it. It's for the best, right? For all my doomsaying, everything seems to be right as rain. Recruiting Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon was the right choice.
I hope you're right.
What's wrong? Feeling lost now that you don't have an enemy to chase around the countryside?
Natürlich.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the only reason I wanted to get stronger was to surpass the demon.
There's no reason you can't surpass an ally. What better way to see who's stronger than to fight directly by their side?
Huh. That's a good point.
See, no one knows you better than me. If that's what you want, then I'll just have to help you achieve it. After all, I'm your partner in destiny. I'm here for you and you alone.
Ach, er ist immer so eine tolle Stütze. Ein weiteres Kapitel, das wir geschafft haben.
Golden wildfire. The sword swings wide. Despite Flaish's attack, the Federation reaffirms their alliance with the Empire and finally begins their invasion of the kingdom. Seeing that Fargus is readying for battle, Claude plans for a short engagement. With a cunning scheme at the ready, his army trespasses into Fraldarius territory.
Na, das wird Roderick sicher nicht
Thank
gefallen.
you for coming, everyone. Sedith, we are grateful you could join us.
I would be remiss to ignore something that so clearly concerns the Church. We are here to discuss the latest developments in Leicester, correct?
Indeed. I think it's safe to say that Claude's reinvention of the region and collaboration with the Empire came as a complete shock to us all. Thus far, we have been able to dedicate our forces solely to the battle with the Empire in the west. Now we must dispatch troops to the east as well.
The Federation's military force is hardly significant. We shouldn't have to divert much attention from the Western Front.
I would not be so optimistic, not after what happened in ALL. If you recall, the Knights of Seiros were completely wiped out.
Yes, it was a terrible loss. We didn't even have time to send reinforcements. It still pains me to think on what became of Catherine. We heard her unit encountered the Imperial Army. The complete lack of survivors strikes me as suspicious.
I see. You believe the Federation may have had a hand in the matter.
Precisely. Furthermore, the territories of Burgundy, Seward, and Albany previously wished to defect to our side, but have since reversed their positions. Perhaps their sudden change of heart can be attributed to this incident as well.
If only we'd been able to welcome those houses to the kingdom, we would have a slightly stronger position in the east.
The Church initially acted as an intermediary with those houses, but I fear it would be too risky to continue now. I'm sorry.
Considering their iffy loyalty, they wouldn't have been reliable anyway. If we'd taken them in, we'd just be regretting it now.
That may be true, but it is yet another card we are no longer able to play. Our options now are severely limited.
All we can do is hold the Western Front, and watch the Federation like a hawk to see what their next move will be.
I know we are not privy to the details of the pact between the Empire and the Federation. But would it be safe to assume that the followers of Seiros in Leicester have abandoned the Central Church in favor of the Southern Church?
They've certainly severed ties with the Central Church, but it seems they have elevated the Eastern Church instead.
And the Empire allowed that?
They must have figured the war was turning against them and made that concession to secure Leicester's cooperation.
The Eastern Church. How is Fargus to survive when we're beset by enemies to the east, west, and even north? I think it is time we devote ourselves to finding an answer to that question.
Ja, da bin ich immer gespannt.
Well, we've managed to secure the immediate area. I'd say that makes our landing a success.
Clearly, the kingdom was not expecting our sudden appearance this far north.
They sure weren't. A certain somebody's suggestion to take the unexpected route was right on target.
Technically speaking, it was my suggestion.
I was just talking off the top of my head. I didn't think we'd actually be able to invade by sea.
Maybe it was off the top of your head, but I considered a myriad of options before arriving at that proposal.
And we have Nadir to thank for helping us make our sea dreams come true.
Oh, it was easy enough. All I had to do was secure an official order from the king. None of our merchants would dare disobey that.
You managed to convince the King of Elmira to sign off on this?
Convince isn't exactly the word I'd use. I merely placed the paperwork in front of him at an early hour, when he might not have been fully aware.
Oof.
You did what now? It sounds to me like he had no idea what he was signing.
It's not as if it's a big deal. We just borrowed a few boats for a bit.
And let's not forget all the assistance Margrave Edmund gave us either.
That's right. Being able to use his ports certainly cut down the length of our voyage.
I'm glad my adoptive father was able to help. Shortened though it was, I can't say my stomach enjoyed the trip.
Good to see you're all as relaxed as ever. But let's get back on task. Our plan's working so far, but we've still got a lot to do. I just hope our little invitation was accepted.
The Srang forces saw our movements just as we planned. They've been inspired to strike, and soon, I expect. It's possible they're already marching on Gautier territory.
If that's the case, then we can't afford to stand around talking about it. We'll head out as soon as we're ready. We'll make our way through Fraldaria's territory and strike Ferdiad, the kingdom's capital.
Ist auch gar nicht so groß, ne? Wie wir auch einfach wieder zurückgehen können. Die Kampfvorschläge. Mal gucken, was wir diesmal bekommen. Mal sehen. Er wird Materialien, um die Taktikakademie zu erweitern, um den Marktplatz. Mache es leichter. Sind jetzt alles nicht so die besten Vorschläge. Wir nehmen das erste. Wobei ich nicht weiß, ob wir die Taktikakademie nicht schon ganz ausgerüstet haben. Aber das können wir ja auch für, glaub ich, für andere Sachen noch mit benutzen. Na bitte, geht doch. So, ein Punktchen hatte sie noch. So, die sind auch durch. Dann haben wir nur noch den Marktplatz und die Bataillonsgilde. Sonst haben wir alles fertig. Was fehlt denn hier noch? Die Hoflieferantenlizenz. Fehlt die hier auch noch? Ne, die Heldeninsignien. Gibt's die beim Vorrat?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Holen wir hier erstmal die Vorräte ab. So. Was habe ich gesagt? Da, die Hoflieferanten. Müssen wir insgesamt auf 10 kommen, also brauchen wir 8. Und dann Heldeninsignien brauchen wir 5.
Everything has its use.
So. Dann können wir das einmal. Und das einmal. So, damit haben wir die Einrichtung durch. Alle sind maximal aufgelevelt. Cool. Supports haben wir auch keine. Die haben immer noch nur sich selbst, ne? Ja, daran wird sich auch nichts ändern. Hat Yuri hier welche? Und mit Marianne. Worüber könnten die sich denn unterhalten? Aber sonst hat er auch gar nicht mehr so viele. Weil die er hatte, die hatten wir alle schon. Also, nicht alle. Nur mit Sylvain fehlt noch. Na, gut zu wissen. Aber gut, wir machen an der Stelle eine Pause. Sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich werde jetzt noch die Aktivitätspunkte und so ausgeben. Und dann können wir beim nächsten Mal ganz frisch in die Kriegskarte reinhüpfen. Das schaffen wir hoffentlich mit einem Part. So viel ist das ja nicht. Hoffentlich. Mal gucken. Ich hoffe, ihr seid dann beim nächsten Mal auch wieder mit dabei. Ich würde mich sehr darüber freuen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Und bis dahin verabschiede ich mich wie immer mit einem Ciao.